Okay, so this is my second homeschool video in as many days. Um, I'd like to promise that I'll do this daily because I really want to, but I'm not gonna do that. If you see me looking off a lot, it's because my screen on my laptop is busted and I use a monitor, so I like to look at myself. Um, so what I want to talk about today. Um, So here in Atlanta, there's been this huge testing scandal, and a bunch of the public elementary schools. And I'm not really in Atlanta; I'm northeast, so it's not exactly my schools, but it's close enough for it to matter. Um, a bunch of the schools, the teachers, the administrators, doctored the standardized testing for public school students. And today it was announced that while they won't lose accreditation, they'll lose control, they'll lose local control of the schools, and the state is going to take um, control of the schools for some amount of time. The good news is that the cheating happened 2 years ago, and last year, while they were under scrutiny, the testing actually came out well. Um, and it's just sad. It makes me sad because it seems that all school is about is numbers. You know, can we get these kids to get answer questions to get a certain percentage overall of answers right to make us look like we're teaching our kids properly? And it just frustrates me because when we're dealing with test scores, um, in order for a kid to do well, someone's got to do badly. I mean, what good is everyone getting 100%? It doesn't show anything. It just makes it look like, okay, well, the test is easy, and that's what's happening anyways. So, I mean, it just, so my husband likes to sing. I'm sorry if you hear weird noises. It just seems that, like, in order to have success, you also have to have failure, and that leads me to another source of frustration that I'm having today. My kids are out of town; they're not here. Every year, um, they go to Bob Jones University, which is another story altogether, to compete in an arts festival. They have their chorus and drama and all that yummy stuff. And it's good to have that classical training. It's good to spend a week in a place um, where, while your ideals may not all exactly match up, um, you're exposed. You know, that whole exposure or socialization thing, right? Um, but before they left, they did all their online work. I have them doing Georgia Virtual Academy this year, just for 2 classes for my son and 1 class for my daughter. Um, just wanted to try something different. Just have them work with some teachers before they go off to college, so they can see that different teachers are going to expect different things. Well, yeah, that's what happened. So they did all their work on Friday before they left. Matter of fact, they got it done pretty much Thursday, early Friday, and the due dates are every other week, so they're not worried about it this week. They can catch up, you would think. Um, so they did all their work, and that the night before they left, they got an email that said um, servers are going to be down from Friday night till Monday morning. Um, and you'll have an extension to make sure your work is in or whatever. And we're like, okay, whatever, work is done. Not a big deal. So my son gets a bad feeling, and he checks online with his iPhone, and he finds out that his work that was done is missing. And he's out of town, and he can't necessarily get an internet connection, and to be a struggle to get it. And so he's getting zeros. Yeah. And my daughter, so I figured, well, if there's something wrong with my son's stuff, let me go check my daughter's. And I emailed the teacher, and she, in fact, the last things that she did, the things that she uploaded on Friday, the last day, are missing. Um, and you think, okay, upgrade to the website, something got muddled or whatever. So my son's teachers are cool. They're like, he's a very good student. He's not in the habit of forgetting things. We really think something happened data-wise. My daughter's teacher's like, yeah, whatever. We'll see when she submits the stuff. If it's time stamped. I don't know if this stuff is time stamped. I mean, I guess we'll see. But what it tells me is that I chose to deal with the public school system on these classes just for a different experience, and I got what I asked for because it was free. Um, it's more important for them to follow these rules and get the data in so that scores can be made. That's more important than them actually getting material. So in a couple of chapters, my son's struggling. He can't linger on those chapters at all. To learn it, he has to say, okay, well, I don't know that so well. Let's move on to the next chapter. And in my daughter's case, she feels like she's learning more about Spanish than she's ever learned. She thinks the curriculum is awesome, but she keeps running into these technical issues that are knocking her grade down. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of something that we have to suck up because my son's in college next year, my daughter's in college next year, and there's going to be a whole lot of sucking up to do. They're going to have to learn how to talk to the professors when things are going wrong, let them know in advance, find out how they can raise grades and all the whole deal. But but on the homeschool realm, while there may be some value in doing this in the later grades, which my kids are doing, as a younger child, why? Why would you do it that way when a child should actually be learning and not learning how to pass tests and not learning how to make grades? So that's my rant for today. Till next time. Bye.